You probably know Bowser Jr., Bowser's mischievous little son who's always trying to kidnap Peach or even mess with Mario. He's been in everything. Mario Sunshine, New Super Mario Bros., Smash Bros., Mario Kart, you name it. But before Bowser Jr. ever existed, there was someone else. Someone Nintendo just doesn't talk about anymore. A character who showed up in almost every single Mario Party game, only to be erased from history with no explanation at all. That's right, I'm talking about Koopa Kid, the original Bowser Jr. before Bowser Jr. even existed. So who is Koopa Kid? Why did Nintendo remove him completely, and could he make a comeback one day? Let's go back to where it all started, the golden age of Mario Party, and figure this thing out. To understand Koopa Kid, we've got to go way back, all the way back to Mario Party 1 on the Nintendo 64, Primetime Life. At first, he wasn't even meant to be important, he was just kind of Bowser's little minion, not even like a son. Kind of like a smaller version of Bowser, with a blue skin, red shell, and the same evil grin. He'd pop up every now and then to try to help Bowser steal coins, run bonus spaces, or just laugh at you for losing. Basically, he was just Bowser's little annoying assistant, kind of like Kamek, Koopa, you name it. He was just kind of like one of them. But Nintendo just kept bringing him back. In Mario Party 2, 3, and 4, he started showing up even more and more cutscenes. By Mario Party 5, Koopa Kid was so popular, he became a playable character. That's right. He wasn't just some random side minion anymore. He was a character on the select screen, playable in minigames, and even had his own dialogue. And if you were a kid growing up back then, you just kinda knew Koopa Kid. He was already a part of the Mario Party DNA, right there alongside Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, and even Wario. But then something strange just happened. After Mario Party 7 on the GameCube, Koopa Kid just suddenly vanished. No cameo, no farewell, he was just gone. We haven't seen him since that day, and everyone's just confused on what actually happened to him. And so am I, kind of. When Mario Party 8 came out on the Wii, fans noticed that right away Bowser still appeared, but his little partner was replaced. And not just by anyone, replaced by Bowser's son, Bowser Jr. Now here's where it gets weird. Bowser Jr. looks almost identical to Koopa Kid. Same build, same grin, same role as Bowser's helper. Just a little bit of a twist. But Nintendo never said anything. They never said they were the same person. Never said anything about Koopa Kid since, and officially, Koopa Kid and Bowser Jr. are just separate characters. Koopa Kid's called Bowser's minion, while Bowser Jr. is his actual son. It's like Nintendo just decided, okay, this old kid doesn't need to exist anymore. Here, let's just go with a new one. And since then, Koopa Kid hasn't even appeared in a single game like I mentioned. Not a mainline game, not a cameo, not even a trophy in Smash. He was just completely erased, and you would think that with all he's done for Nintendo, they would at least give him a cameo in something up to the date of Mario Party 7's release, but no. We haven't seen him since, which is just weird. So why did Nintendo actually remove Koopa Kid? Well, there's no official reason, and they haven't said a word about him, but some fans have theories, and we're gonna jump into them a little bit, and most of them actually make sense. The first theory we're gonna jump into and look into is going to be brand confusion. In older Mario Party games, there were multiple Koopa Kids, sometimes 3 at once. They all looked identical, and it was never clear if they were clones, brothers, or what. When Nintendo made Super Mario Sunshine, they introduced Bowser Jr. as Bowser's official son. So having Bowser Jr. and a bunch of identical Koopa Kids was kind of confusing. And I can tell you exactly what Nintendo probably thought. Let's just simplify this, just make one kid, name him Bowser Jr. and move on. And that's just where he just vanishes. So basically Koopa Kid was just quietly phased out by Bowser Jr. That's the theory that just makes most sense to me. For theory number 2, we have a tone shift. The early Mario Party games had a slightly darker, mischievous vibe. Koopa Kid fit that line perfectly. But when the Wii era started, Nintendo wanted Mario Party to feel more fun and friendly, which I understand, kind of less chaos, and more of a family game night, which is probably why Mario Party kind of fell off after that. So Bowser Jr. was cuter, cleaner, and already established from Sunshine to fit the new image better. Therefore, he was once again slowly pushed out. And for theory number 3, our last theory, and the one that kind of makes the most sense here, they just completely forgot. This one's kind of sad, but it's probably true. Nintendo is so notorious for dropping characters. Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2, gone. Gad from Luigi's Mansion, gone. He's just missing for years. Pauline was forgotten until Odyssey, but they brought her back, even Donkey Kong Jr. So yeah, Koopa Kid might have just literally slipped through the cracks. Even though Nintendo never talks about him anymore, Koopa Kid will always have a legacy, and Mario in general. Fans have never forgotten about him. There are fan-made games, mods, and even Mario Party 8 hacks to add him back in. On Reddit and Mario Wiki, people are consistently posting things like, "Where's Koopa Kid? why did Nintendo delete my childhood? And it's true, he was that iconic for people who grew up playing GameCube era. In a way, Koopa Kid represents something special. That's chaotic, anything can happen energy that just made Mario Party games so good. You didn't need motion controls or cars or mini stars, just 4 friends, a GameCube controller, and Koopa Kid laughing at your pain when you landed on Bowser spaces. You can almost hear that laugh in your head. So, will we ever see Koopa Kid again? Honestly, it's kind of possible. He's never been ruled out completely, but he's also never been ruled back into a game. But at any point, Nintendo could bring him back, even if it's for a cameo or a special edition achievement, even a trophy. Nintendo's been on a nostalgia streak lately, and with Mario's 40th anniversary coming up, bringing back old maps, characters, and even music from the classic Mario Party games and Mario Party Superstars, if that game ever gets a sequel, Koopa Kid would be the perfect callback. And I really hope Nintendo does look into it and they try to bring him back, because I can tell you right now, fans would be so happy and it would break the internet. I don't know how some people feel about Koopa Kid, but I can guarantee you at least 99% of the Mario Party fan base, or just Mario fan base in general, would much rather have Koopa Kid than Bowser Jr. Imagine unlocking a hidden character in New Mario Party in a couple years, or even getting a cutscene where Bowser's like, "It's been a while, my little troublemaker," and Koopa Kid just pops up. Like, could you imagine the nostalgia just running through your head? It would break the internet, and let's be real, Mario fans would love it. So yeah, the story of Koopa Kid, the Mario Party character, Nintendo completely erased. No explanation, no goodbye, just gone. Whether he was replaced, forgotten, or just retired, he'll always be remembered by the fans who grew up watching him every turn. So what do you think? Should Nintendo try to bring back Koopa Kid? Maybe? But honestly, my personal opinion on this is I really hope they do decide to try to bring back Koopa Kid one day. I just think, honestly, for the fans, and not even just for the fans, I think for myself, mostly playing Mario Party as a kid, one of the main factors was Koopa Kid. And as much as I hated seeing him pop up at times and he would ruin my progress in playing the game, you don't really realize what you're missing until it's actually gone. So in this case, Koopa Kid, and hopefully Nintendo does bring him back, even for a cameo. And let me know in the comments, and if you love diving into this piece of Nintendo history, hit like, subscribe, because next time we're talking about another lost Mario character Nintendo doesn't want you to forget. Super Yoshi XP signing off. See ya.